I'll see you all in the game. Oh, it's exciting. First game of our tournament. I have not casted some StarCraft 2 in a little bit, so I hope you're all excited about this. I hope you're ready for some good times. As we are loading into Jag, we'll say it's Jag. We're going to Jag. We're going to shorten everything today for ease. No delay on stream. All right, we got odds 1 to 69. Let's go. Alrighty. Alrighty, we have made our way into map number 1 of the Platinum Heroes Holiday Tournament. And in the top right, Jagannatha Winter Edition, we are going to be seeing Mag in the pink. And down in the bottom left, in the red, another Protoss player, we're going to be looking at Cognite. Openings, nothing looking outrageous here at the start. Oh, we will see the low ground wall off for Mag here. Or I guess the natural wall off, excuse me. Here on the main base, we're going to be just seeing this simple start. Both players going to have their gateway and as well as their pylon up and available. Let me know if audio is a little unbalanced. What's up, 7th? Good to see you, bud. Hope you're having a fantastic day, 7th Ace. Every day we're closer and closer to GDQ. Audio sounds good? Okay. Cog and Mag on Jag. Got it. Yes, exactly. There is a gamble going if anyone wants to predict on our PvP. This is a best of 3, and it's map number 1. Stark, thank you for the tier 1 gift of sub to 7th Ace. Resend your alert outside a game. Looks like we have a natural block here. Cog is looping their probe around, and it looks like this will be Magnath chasing pylon into the main base. Cognite gets a little bit of vision. And it looks like Cognite's going to go back and continue to harass and block around the natural. Oh, there's a Zealot that's up and available. Let's take a look back over at the base of Cognite. Same thing from Mag, a little bit of harassment here. Getting some good vision. We'll see our... I'm blanking on the name. Cybernetics Core will be finishing out. Cybernetic Core finished out for both. Natural has begun for Magnath first, though. Cognite's still on one base. Magnath is blocking just a little bit here. Harassing, slowing things down. Oh! That's going to slow down the natural here in the bottom of the map. Mag has got a pretty decent start. Let's take a look at the army for both these players. Nope, that's not the right button. Sorry. We're remembering how to cast StarCraft 2. Oh, it's U for units. That's what it is. There we go. We're remembering how to cast StarCraft 2. We'll also see the Starport activated, as Stargate activated as well for Magnath here. All right. Are we expanding already? Oh, we are. It's not really a proxy location. We do have this Adept in. Is that the Shade? Oh, no, that is the Adept, but the Shade is going to be able to get the psionic transfer out. And an Oracle on the way. Oracle on the way from Mag to start harassing onto the worker line. We'll see an Adept coming across the map from Cognite. Some Zealots, or a Zealot and a Stalker doing a little bit of rally here just to make sure no one's on the way. We'll see the Adept. The Shade goes in. We'll see if the psionic transfer is going to be activated. It's going to be an Adept right there. The Shade to the left-hand side. Okay, just scouting around a little bit for expansions. Yeah, they see the Oracle right here, which will be able to take that Adept down. But our Twilight Council's up and available. Shield batteries are on the way. Gonna be finishing out the Warp Gate a little bit faster for our pink Protoss player. And here's our Oracle getting some decent damage onto the natural area. Takes down 2 probes. I keep going to the bottom right of my screen for Here's a Storm map. My bad. Oracle's going to be flying back over to the base, or at least going to be staying in a safe position in the middle of the map. All in, go vote, cowards. Oh, we got some odds. Thank you very much, everybody. Another Oracle on the way. We got some Stalkers here to defend the natural. We'll see if there's an expansion. Absolutely. Magnath is going to be expanding over here on the west side of the map, as Cognite's still on 2 base. We'll be able to take down the debris on the ground here. The unblockable plates. Unbuildable bricks. But double Oracle's starting to move across the map right now. Are there any defenses in place? There's more gateways on the way for Cognite. Actually gonna get some vision for them really quickly, because we know that the Oracles are on their way over here. So they'll be flying on in, and we'll see how much destruction they can achieve. So they have been scouted. And there's going to be a snipe onto 4 of these probes. That's a lot of probes to be lost immediately. Will the Oracle go down to the snipes of the Stalkers? Absolutely. 1 Oracle goes down, but 6 probes are lost in this moment. Ouch. And we'll see the 3rd base starting out for Cognite here. I think that was scouted out. Hey, hold on 1 second. Is that scouted out? It is completely scouted out. So they know it's... Mag knows it's on the way. Starting to saturate onto the 3rd base here. Natural still has a gas up and available. Full saturation onto the main. That's going to be a hallucination. And that'll get some scouting for Cognite here. See what's going on over at the main base. We'll also see Stalker Blink being researched. That's 75% of the way, if not more. 4th base started by Magnath as well. Magnath. We got a Stalker army moving across the map right now. My apologies, I was off production there. Cognite, more like Pognite. Stalkers are going to start moving in here, focusing onto the pylon, get a snipe. Oh, 1 Stalker lives with, like, how much HP? 3 HP currently. A little bit of a trade right now. Overall, losses are favoring the side of our pink Protoss. Magnath is still coming out on head. Not by much. 75 minerals there, 50 gas there. Take down the pylon over here at the 4th base. Gonna pull these Stalkers back. Looks like ground 1 is being researched. Zealot charge on the way as well. We'll also have that Robo Bay on the way. Or robotics facility. Sentry up and available. Doesn't have enough energy? No. Doesn't have enough energy for a Guardian Shield. That's 75 energy needed. But these Stalkers will be pulled back to the 3rd base. It looks like Cognite's going to start moving over for a 4th here. So do you see the pylon scheduled to be placed in that position? And we see a probe also moving across the minimap. Alright, how are we doing on structures right now when it comes to Stargates? Or excuse me, the Warp Gates. That's the one thing I was considering. God dang. Warp Gates, 6 and 6 on both. As I mentioned, we are going to see that 4th base started by Cognite here. Not a bad map number 1 between both these players. That's the best you can ask for with that joke. Oh, I appreciate you making a good joke. Protoss Ground 2 already on the way for Magnath. And Charge finishing out for both as well. G for upgrades. And we'll also see, yeah, Charge is going to be finished out. So pretty much equal upgrades on both sides. What are we looking at for workers killed? Our pink Protoss player seems to be having a good handle on map number 1 here. We'll be able to take down 2 Adepts that were floating over, or just sitting over here on the left-hand side. Not sure if they were there for scouting or maybe staging purposes. Some Adepts moving across the map right now. Still have a probe chilling over here. 5th base has been started as well. Adepts will come into this 4th base. They're going to get 2 of these probes and then go down. Actually, 3. 3 probes will go down. Mag moves in. Few of these Stalkers stuck on the ramp. as the Zealots charge in, but I do believe... Ooh, that's 3 Stalkers to go down. Not a bad trade for Cognite right there. Okay, sorry. I was trying to figure out whose observer that was really, really quickly. Might have been blocked by the minimap. Alright. Armies are not looking too bad. We will have a Warp Prism on the way. Also, Invisible Men. Are we looking at some Invisible Men in the future? Well, we might not be looking at them. Because they're invisible, chat. Come on. Probe is going to be sacrificed here, probably. Nope, it sees the Zealots moving in. That probe will go down. I'm sorry, what? Okay, the probe just goes back to being rallied with 4 HP. Zealots are going to trade here as we have some armies moving across on the bottom side of the map. But I believe this is... oh, no, that is the... Once again, an Overseer for the Allied side. As a couple probes do go down. Playing on the high side of this, a Warp Prism will amplify this army for Magnath. And now Cognite's trying to A-move some of these Stalkers back, gets the blink out, loses a couple Stalkers here and there. And still, I mean, when we look at trades overall, it's fairly close between the both of them. 400 minerals or so, a little bit less than that. And about like 150 mineral, or 150 gas, so far the trades aren't that bad. Whoa! Over here in the top of the map, these Zealots are going to start working on this third base. I'm gonna see a few more Zealots warped in. That was good destruction. 8 probes will be taken down right there. Mag is gonna answer back in the bottom side of the map on this third base, and actually gonna have a tandem attack as there's also an attack over here. But let's focus back as this could be the game-ending fight. There's gonna be a recall, and the base goes down. A few Zealots are sacrificed. All in all, it's looking pretty good. Shadow Stride as well. Teleport to nearby target location. Okay. Looks like this harassment is going to be over, but a lot of probes were lost there. So I'm trying to find... There it is. 13 to 20 in workers killed. Units killed, I mean, as I said, it's a fairly close game. 69 units have been killed by Mag. Very nice. Very, very nice. I thought that was a bit of overextension from Pink in the bottom right with the recall. Might have been, actually. Mag is losing quite a few units here. Cognite might have to... this might be that push the gas pedal moment and just go for a strong attack. 32 Stalkers to 12. Yeah, this is not too bad for Cognite right now. Stalkers on the high ground getting some decent damage. Some probes are going to be lost as well. Cognite will blink back. One Invisible Man is available. Where are you going? Ah, I see. But of course, this Photon Cannon will scout out the Invisible Man immediately. And it's gonna be a sacrifice Dark Templar, unfortunately. DT gets little to no value. This base is being rebuilt currently. Stalkers are gonna be moving in to defend. Looks like 3/3s on the way for both sides. If we take a look at the upgrades as well, we also will have Protoss Ground Armor 1 for our Pink Protoss, so a little bit more defenses. Plus 2 armor. Or I guess it's just 2 armor. Probably fine, but a little spooky. It is a little spooky. Fairly close army, but as I said, Cognite is still sitting pretty with a lot of Stalkers. 27 Stalkers, 11 more than the enemy side. We do have a couple of those Immortals working their way in. There's the Robotics Bay being created by Cognite. We've got a couple Archons being morphed out here as well. There's going to be an attack on the bottom left of the map, but we're going to focus in on this fight right here. Magnath is chasing down Cognite. Cognite's going to stutter step back or A-move back here and there, try and take down a unit or two as they run to defenses. The Zealots charge in. One Zealot's immediately lost. Over here, it looks like the defense worked out pretty good. Doesn't seem like much, if anything, was lost out there. More High Templars on the way, though. A lot of High Templars on the way for Magnath here. Gravatic boosters, I believe, is just movement speed of the oracles. And then we already saw the Shadow Stride earlier. All right. Fight once again. Bunch of Zealots here. There's a lot of Archons as well as a Dark Templar. We got Vision set up as well on the high ground. Archons are going to move in. Dark Templar getting some value. Dark Templar will be seen by the Photon Cannon. Will be taken out as well. Stalkers are coming in, getting some really good focus fire, taking down, I believe that's 2 Archons have been lost. Actually going to blink forward, looking for more here. Gets the speed boost, chases down a 3rd Archon. Looks like 5, 6 have actually been lost here. Still, I mean, when we look at mineral differences, oh, it's actually starting to close quite a bit here. Cognite's going to step in. Zealots are charging forward, blink forward as well. This left-hand side base is looking like it should be destroyed. Stalkers and probes are pulled back. Observer will set up on this left-hand side just in case more Dark Templars show up, but this is looking really good for Cognite. Gonna break through a little bit of that natural front line. Dark Templar is stepping in as well. Looks like the Observer is still available, actually, so we'll see those Dark Templar. Those will be focused down on this ramp. A little bottlenecking on the ramp right now from these Stalkers. You see them trying to get past the front line, which is taking a bit of damage. We have a side attack coming in from Magnath as well. 15 probes have been lost during all of this. And we actually see a whole lot of probes pulled over to this left-hand side. Another fight in the speed zone. This is looking like just a trade between the 2 of them. But yeah, Cognite is the one losing out in this trade. Gonna have to try and warp in a few extra units here. Guardian Shield activated as well. Blink forward from our pink Protoss, and the GG is called. Mag takes map number 1. Did crazy damage at 6 o'clock. I missed it. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I wasn't sure how fast players are going to get into lobbies and stuff like that, so I didn't want them to be waiting on me. Yep. That was just the big thing. I didn't want them to be waiting on me, and I assumed the players were just going to make lobbies really, really fast, and absolutely they did. Okie dokie. Map number 1 went over to Mag. We'll see what happens here as we go into Vertigo for map number 2. A quick load-in, quick setup. Let's see what's going to get going here on Vertigo. Strong, it was a really good game number 1 from both sides. Jalapeno pickling complete. Now I have homemade jalapenos for sandwiches. But did they turn out how you wanted them to? Nope, that's the wrong number. There we go. Alrighty, we're going to Vertigo on the top left. Up in this best of 3 series, we have got Mag in the pink. And down in the bottom right, looking to put one up on the board for this best of 3 series and take us to a 3rd map, we're going to see Cognite in the red. They're softer than raw and still have crunch. That is amazing. Hell yeah, bud. Oh, I forgot to resend the alert from Stark. My apologies. Pickled jalapenos. I don't think I've ever had pickled jalapenos. Usually pickled stuff messes up my stomach pretty bad, so... Now, raw jalapenos, oh, I love them. We'll actually be having those a little bit later with the cooking stream after this tournament. We're making pork belly buns after this tournament. Scouting from both sides, gonna see similar starts. No weird shenanigans to catch. It is gonna be double extractor already. Doesn't look like that's really too crazy of a thing. Extractor a little bit, or assimilator? Assimilator. Extractor is a different faction. Cognite with a rally around. We'll see the cybernetics core starting out for Mag. Looks like the naturals haven't been really started by either side. As I said, similar builds, slightly faster for Cognite. It's gonna have the Zealot out first here. Alright, so Mag will get the pylon down over here. Will he cancel? Yeah, he will cancel, and that will allow the natural to start. Oh, no! Oh, that's frustrating and annoying right there. Both players harassing each other with the same techniques and tools. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Does Mag get it? Does Mag get another one in time? These are this is so good. I like these shenanigans. I'm happy about these. I like he's got a probe just chilling, or excuse me, he's got the probe just hanging out. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Throws down a cybernetics core? I believe it's cost effective for the block is the reason that they're doing it, and it's got a decent health pool and it takes a while, so it'll deny the natural for a little bit. Cognite comes out on top of the harassment, I do believe. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't cost that much, and it's got a decent build time, so this will probably be canceled right before it finishes out, but this is denying the natural timing by quite a bit. Yeah, 113 right there. Because it's 75%, right? Is what you get back. Zealot's gonna see the Adept. We'll see an Adept with the Shade forward. Makes their way into the main base. Will it activate the Psionic Transfer? Indeed it will. Probes are going to start chasing onto this. That's one to go down. A lot of probes pulled off here. Another one will be lost. Shade thrown out, and we'll see... He should... Yeah, this should be a fine Adept. He should be out of here. Oh, he's going to actually try and take on this one. There will be an Oracle that just now spawns. That will kill the Adept. Another one moving across the map. Second Oracle... Or no, excuse me, that's... Nope, that was just the first Oracle. Sorry. Confused the two, but both players going for Oracles here. One's on the map for both sides. Another one being created. Magneth will finally get that natural started out after the Cybernetics core was canceled and such. And it looks like this Oracle is going to chill at the base for the time being. Needs to recharge some of that energy for the attack. Adept will shade forward. Don't think it was able to make it in. Double Oracle on the way here. Sorry about that. You just got the card. It actually came in before the end of the year. Impressive. Hell yeah. Looks like the Postal Service did pretty good this year with the cards. Knock on wood, I have not had any returned to me, so I've wrote down the right addresses. Knock on wood. Oh, there's a lot of good poke here. A lot of probes are being lost in all of this. Nice snipes. Nice snipes from Cognite here. Takes down quite a few workers. And the Oracles will scout this out here. It looks like there was a trade, though, on some workers, maybe. Yeah, it looks like there was a little bit of a trade on workers. Oh, we're going to go right back into it. 1, 2, 3 are going to go down. 4, 5? I don't think they got one right there. Stalkers will snipe one of the two Oracles. Speaking of, Oracles moving back into Cognite's natural area. Yeah, I know Stark got the card this morning as well. Looks like we're going to see a couple probes go down. 3 of them, I think, was lost right there. Maybe 4. Shield battery denying a little bit of that. Well, the Adept chilling over here, scouting out the third base if Mag goes into that direction. Speaking of thirds, Cognite's already got their third up and available. Oracle's being pulled back to the main base. It looks like it's going to be some Stalkers now moving across the map. Blink on the way as well. More than 50% done. Blink now being started by Cognite. But as we take a look at the units right now, 5 Stalkers and a Zealot and a couple Oracles moving across the map. Is Mag going for a quick map number 2? We'll be able to take down this pylon. And gonna poke at this third base. But as I had mentioned, when we look at units here, there's really not enough to defend against these 4 Stalkers, 5 Stalkers. So I think you just have to give this base away and try and build up some army or some sort of defenses. Speaking of, I mean, nothing's really being built right now by Cognite, and gonna be losing more and more probes. This is not Cognite's game here, and the GG will be called. Mag takes the series in a 2-0. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Good control. Managed to deal with the early game harassment, and comes out on top of a 7-minute Vertigo. GG. All right, who wins this best of 3? It was Mag. It was Mag. Pay out the bet. And we'll bring it on back to Bandit and I, and we will run that gifted sub.
Now I have
Twitch sub.
ho, ho, ho.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, following you. All right, there we go. I just want to see all the chats. You've seen this movie twice now. So we're going to see Mag will move on to the quarterfinals, and it will be versus Goblin. So Magneth versus Goblin will be our next matchup. I don't know who Goblin is. All right, yep, just letting them know that I'm following them. They acknowledged it. We're all good. Let me run some ads really quickly while we're in the downtime. Now is a good time for us to get rid of those stinky, pesky ads. I don't have an ad button on my stream deck for this scene. Ads. So let's go ahead and get rid of 2 minutes of ads and continue into this. Thank you again, Stark, for the gifted sub to 7th Ace. I appreciate that greatly, bud. Oh, what? Are you 7th Ace? What's up, bud? Well, happy New Year's Eve, everyone. After we're done with this, by the way, we are going to be getting into our cooking stream. We have got a menagerie of a stream today. Hots, StarCraft 2, and cooking. I mean, we gotta celebrate Bobby gone somehow, right? You gotta celebrate him being gone some way. It's like the air just smells better. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes, I am. Tomorrow is the raffle. Tomorrow is the raffle, everybody. Tomorrow is the double Baja Ross raffle. Alright, looks like Goblin's online, so I do see them. Yeah, the stream tomorrow will be normal start time. 9 a.m. PST, noon EST, and 18 CET. We'll be doing double Baja Ross. And I believe the paintings we're doing are... I forget. Let me look really quickly. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. I think it was Mountain Rhapsody and something else. Not that one. Was it Winter Elegance? Nope. Meadow Lake? There you go. I think it was this one. I have to double check. Yeah, but we're going to be doing a double painting tomorrow. One of the paintings will be raffled away to a lucky viewer. Alright, Goblin has joined the party. Ads are about to finish out. This is perfect timing. I just didn't run to the bathroom, so that's on me. Too much tea. Too much tea. Alright, so the bracket, let's see. So we're in the quarterfinals right now. Why does this say stop here? Why does it say stop here? Are we supposed to do both semis and then the finals, maybe? Well, if you'd like to follow along with the bracket, if you can't really see it on my little bottom monitor here, you can use exclamation bracket. All right. Wow, all right, so Goblin says you can pick any map, I'll play Terran. So we have Terran versus Protoss coming up for our next best of 3. And this is going to be Goblin. Is going to be our Terran player. Maybe if I put, like, T. Magneth is P. Stop so players don't start games before. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, I was like, what? Why are we stopping? Thank you, Tass. I appreciate that, bud. You're playing in this, aren't you? Or did it not go well? Apparently someone won 99 games already. God dang. Apparently it was, if possibly we want to do both semis on stream. Okay. Sounds good to me. So we have quarterfinals. So we have quarterfinal best of 3, 2 semifinal best of 3s, and then the best of 5 grand finals. That seems doable. Oh, you lost? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Defi must have cheated. They must have cheated. All right, Mag is gonna BRB for a minute, and we will get into this. I might as well start the prediction now. 5 minutes. Get your gambles in. What's up, Ektar? How you doing, bud? Hey, why did you remove mod? Why did you unmod Buttspot, Ektar? Why'd you do that? All right, there's 5 minutes. Get your gambles in. We have a new player, Goblin, who's going to be playing Terran. So it's going to be a PVT. What's up, Cranky? How you doing, bud? Either you're gaslighting me or I was drunk. No, so, I hate gaslighting people. I was just making the joke because earlier you weren't here and Nancy pointed out that Buttspot wasn't a mod anymore. So I was like, oh, we'll just blame Ektar. He's not here. He can't defend himself. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Platinum Heroes Clan Holidays Extravaganza. My name is Bahamut. In the bottom left of Jaganava, we have got Magnath playing Protoss. By the way, the gamble's up and available if you'd like to make a prediction. As we have in the top right, we have not seen them yet today, but we've got a Terran player in the blue. This is going to be Goblin. Any chance I can flame you, I'm going to. I'm from the Midwest. That's how we show our love and appreciation. All right, chat, get your gambles in. Who's going to win this map? Or who's going to win this best of 3? Sorry. Who's going to win this best of 3, not the map? I think Stark just keeps rolling his winnings into more gambles. Like a true Bandit Buck economist. Oh, Probe's gonna get some vision here at the main base. Sees a standard start. Doesn't expect any shenanigans or cheese. Prediction might outlast the game. Wow. Well, that's why I made the prediction for the best of. For the whole best of 3. It also gives you time to see a little bit of the opening. Like if there's any sort of interesting opening stuff that might catch someone's eye. Like, ah, yes. Obviously, he's doing the, obviously, he's doing the Artosis start. I don't know why Mag keeps putting periods. Oh, yes, the Gregorian opening. Yeah, right? So, yes, the Artosis playbook. So, saturation here at the main base. We'll also see our factory starting out here. The unbuildable bricks will be removed. We've got our bunker for safety. Naturals finishing out for Mag in the bottom of the map. We got naturals for both teams. Or both players, actually. Specific scripting for virus, so they're so good. Wait. You're writing a script. How do you build unbuildable bricks? How did they get there in the first place? It's like a chicken and it's like the chicken or the egg. Which came first? How does Chromie stop unstoppable heroes? Because it's stasis. You are right, though, Crush. Alrighty. Well, nothing crazy to note here at the opening. Mag's going to take a third base right now. Stalker was moving across the map, but it looks like it's going to be pulled back. Is that seen? I'm not sure if the... No, I'm pretty sure it was seen. Wasn't sure if the Hellion was seen right there, moving past, but absolutely. It's going to be scouted out, and a couple of shots into the Hellion. Mag is... Oh, beautiful block right there. Nicely done. Good reaction time. Magnath is going to be able to deny that Hellion from getting into the natural. Cancels out the... I think it was like a pylon or something like that that was thrown down on the ground. And right now this Hellion... It's got like 1 HP. 7 HP. Stalker gets that with a singular strike. That was a clean block. That was a really clean block. That was really cool. Right in this corner here. Or I guess this corridor. First 2 missions are very fast to start the run. Not letting you talk. Oh, I see. Welcome to speedrunning RTS game. Got you. Yeah, I knew you were doing commentary for it. I don't think I would have gotten into GDQ, but I am still kicking myself in the butt for not doing the audition for this GDQ. Because if I would have actually made it, I could have hung out with you two, or I could have been the host during your hosting, which would have been really cool. But gotta try. Yep. They changed the application for GDQ this year, the way that you do the audition, and it was just. I got in my own head about it, and I just panicked, and yeah. I got overwhelmed by something I didn't even try. Oh. Got our little observer here, gonna be able to scout out the tank. Oh, meanwhile over here, a Raven has dropped down an auto turret, and 2 probes will be lost. Just 2? Just 2. I think there was 1 killed earlier from something else. You gotta do the idea that we talked about. Oh, messaging Stormgate or Frost Giant? We talk about a lot of things. If it's messaging Frost Giant, I'm waiting till the new year. I didn't want to do it during holiday stuff. I feel like it was all gonna get lost. Yeah, no, I'm waiting till the new year. I was gonna do it after Christmas, and then I was like, well, they're probably like busy and stuff, and I'm sure someone would respond, but I was just like, we'll wait till the new year. We'll do it when things are fresh. But yeah, no, that's make sure you actually do it. Yeah. No excuses. No, I have like a legit plan. I was like, you know what? We're going to wait for the holiday season to be over. Anyways, back into our game. We got some stalkers who are going to make it to the high side of the ground because of the vision provided of the observer. These stalkers are going to come through and find quite a few SCVs, looking to take down one of the supply depots. Nice blink further into this. It looks like the stalkers are going to be sacrificed, but it's not so much a sacrifice, but traded. Oh, no. This is just really good play right now. Mag has got a kind of a path they want to take, and it looks like 10 SCVs will go down. Yeah, 2 stalkers have been lost. Another one should go down soon. No. So that's a lot of SCVs for 2 stalkers. That's not too bad. Nicely done. Still have the observer here, which is going to be able to scout out this massive bio. Now, is there anything that we're going to be looking into to deal with that mass bio? We have extended thermal lance being researched for the Colossus. 1 Colossus on the way. There's already one out as well, so it's going to be a great way to deal with the bio line. Concussive shells are going to finish out here. Terran, is that 1-1? Yeah, it's 1-1 for Terran infantry is going to finish out here. Protoss Ground 2 is around 25% or so. Also going to be seeing the Armory coming out. There's a bunch of Widow Mines that were created earlier, I did see. Oh, so yeah, only 4 Widow Mines, but they'll have the concealment from the Armory in just a little bit. Once that finishes out. Actually, it is completely finished out, so they do have the concealment. It's actually a Widow Mine in this group. 2 of them right there will burrow into the ground. Bioline will stim, start moving in. We'll see a force wall coming down from the Sentry. And that locks in a couple of the bio units. Or the Marines. Oh, Marines and Marauders. Where is the Sentry? Sorry, I wanted to see the Sentry really quickly. Oh, it looks like... Oh, there it is. I just want to see what's the force field is 50 energy. Okay, that's the one thing I was curious about. Looks like there's going to be a warp over here. Marines and Marauders will take down this 3rd base in the bottom... We'll say the 6 o'clock position. And the Stalkers blink forward. They won't be able to take down one... oh my god, that medevac, 17 HP. Is there a blink? Blink's available. Can they get it? Oh, no, Goblin! Oh, no, I think Goblin was trying to do some base management, or excuse me, was trying to micro. And just, I think they thought the medevacs were in a safe spot. Uh-oh. Oh, that's actually not that many are lost right there. Not that many Zealots were lost in that moment. Wow. Zealots are going to charge in. The siege tank will go down immediately. Colossus are getting some beautiful damage in with that extended thermal lance range. 2-2 for Terran infantry are on the way. Medevacs are doing their best to heal up some of these units as we have the SCVs moving in as well. We'll have our Stalkers, or excuse me, the Colossi, slowly moving back. Concussive shells will slow down the last Stalkers. And it looks like these Colossus should be picked off. One will be saved, picked up, put down. Yo! Good. Okay, that one will be lost. But 28 SCVs go down. 28 SCVs. Uh-oh. Nice. Okay, so the... God, I'm blanking on so many of the names. The Warp Prism will be lost, but they save the Colossi. Or Colossus. Terra needs to push, try and find some counter damage. What's their unit count looking like? 13 Marauders, 9 Marines, couple Medevacs. I think they could, yeah. I absolutely agree with that. And that might actually be what Goblin's going for right now. Ghost Academy on the way. A barrier to be removed here, allowing the Marines, Marauders, and Vikings. Oh, no, this is just a handful. This is just a lot of Marauders. Actually, there are a couple Marines in there, but it doesn't matter as we move into this west side of the map. The 8-ish o'clock position. Stalkers might get a Viking here. One SCV, or 6 probes do go down. Another one was picked off towards the end of that. Boost out. There's some Widow Mines to the right-hand side of all of this. We know that there's 2 Widow Mines chilling right there. How's this going? No, it doesn't trigger onto any of them. Were they reloading? No. It just was just outside the range of those Widow Mines. And it seems like our Protoss will start pushing in right now. Blink forward from our Stalkers. And the Oracles, or excuse me, the Disruptor gets a Purification Nova out. Is it going to get some decent damage? Gets a couple Marines or Marauders right there. 8 more SCVs are lost as a Widow Mine takes down a couple of those Zealots. But those Zealots are still slicing and dicing their way through all of those SCVs. 16 are lost. Stim being activated. And a Colossus does go down. "53 SCVs have been lost in this game. 53 SCVs. Youch. We'll also see 5 ghosts on the way. Terran infantry, 3-3. Disruptor! Purification Nova. I think I got like 2 or 3 Marauders right there. The second Disruptor doesn't get... a Disruptor shot doesn't get anything. As this medevac is literally on 1 HP. There we go. G for upgrades. Oh, the Purification Nova. I don't think it went off in time. I think the Disruptor was killed, so it didn't activate. Nicely done from Goblin here. Zealots are going to charge in. A moving back with this Marine Marauder combo. Boost out from our medevacs as well to get away from the Stalkers. But the Archons are really cleaning up this bio line. And a lot of medevacs have been lost here as well. This is looking really rough for Goblin as the fights just keep going the way of Magneth. I just hit tab for stats like it's Heroes of the Storm. God, where's my brain? Oh, Purification Novas don't get much, if any, value, but the Zealots will charge in and find quite a bit with the... It's already... That's Protoss Ground 3 already. Wow. Looks like armor's going to be worked on currently. Invisible men are on the way. Speaking of invisible, a lot of ghosts were made. Let's actually take a look and see where those ghosts are chilling. All right. We'll also be seeing ship weapons level 1 as well. But Mag has got an army moving across the map. Couple Archons, 3 Disruptors as well. Bunch of SCVs are going to be lost immediately. We'll see the command center pulled off the ground. Disruptor Pulse gets a whole lot of value right there. Good handful of bio units are lost, and it seems like Mag's going to pull away here for the time being. Both players with decent amount of resources, way more so on our Protoss side of things, with a lot of that gas left over, and it looks like Goblin's going to be rebuilding quite a bit here. Spending out a lot of those resources. Zealots start moving in. Gonna try and find some value. They're gonna be blocked by the supply depots. And they'll find little to no value, though they're gonna be let in? That was a bit weird. Nah. Nothing to be lost here. The Marauder will take it down. We'll take them down. But another fight, or another attack to move in. Command Center pulled up once again. Meanwhile, down over here, it looks like these Marauders are gonna find some value. Disruptor Pulse goes in, takes down 2 Widow Mines. Looks like 1 or 2 Marines get lost there from another Purification Nova. Third one finds no value. Our refinery is on fire. It's burning down. I don't know if there's an SCV here quick enough to fix that. But either way, nope, they'll be able to save it. They'll be able to save it. You're on fire! You knew that. Scan onto the high ground will reveal this flank right now. Seems like the commitment onto this left side base on the 8 o'clock side is going to take down the shielding. Purification Nova takes down a Marauder. Here comes another big one. Great split from Goblin. Gonna lose a couple from that Purification Nova. A lot more gonna be thrown out, but these Disruptors are being mopped up by the Marines and Marauders. And look at this side attack over here on the east side of the map as well. So Goblin will pull away on the west side and start moving in on the east. Gonna start taking down this extra base from Mag. As a handful of these medevacs are just chilling in the middle of the map. 1 goes down, 2 goes down, 3 goes down. Gravatic Booster's gonna finish out as well. Widowmine, oh wow, that's 4 medevacs just sacrificed. Meanwhile, there is all this happening. Meanwhile, there is all of this happening on the east side of the map. Looks like it will be cleaned up, though, by the Stalker. Can it get the last hit on that medevac? No. That was a great Purification Nova. Scan from the Terran. Does see the Oracle right there. What are we looking at? Was a planetary on the way, but there's like 6 ghosts. There's 21 Marauders, Stalkers, 1 Colossus Disruptor as well. Gravitic Drive going to finish out, so there's going to be speed for Warp Prisms. We'll also see Protoss Ground 2, Terran Ship Weapons Level 2 on the way. Zealots charge in once again. It seems like our Terran will be able to back away. Hey! They're able to take down an Observer. Terran will start their base on the east side of the map. What are we... Oh, wait, hold on. What's going on over here? Ah, some invisible men are going to harass, but they will not be able to take down this planetary fortress. But in a fight... Oh, wait, hold on. Once again. Scan from the Terran on the high ground. Takes down a few Zealots. Colossus is looking to... Whoa! Colossus is looking to find a lot of value, and we'll be able to take down a few of these frontline Marauders. The Zealots charging as well. Mag has got some good control over this fight. Take a look on the bottom right of the minimap. We do have Goblin moving in once again for some sort of attack down over here. One Ghost is immediately taken out by these Dark Templar. Another one almost gets picked off as well. Big warp in over here on the east side of the map for Mag. Actually, excuse me, that was a recall. Over on this over in this bottom left, it is going to be some harassment in the main base. Oh, that pylon shuts down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, a few structures. Sorry, I looked at the simulator as well. But man, that was a good pylon takedown. Templar archives are going to be maybe worked on. Oh no, they won't be taken out. But a pylon that shuts down quite a few structures. It might have been a second pylon we missed right there. About a 6k difference in minerals, 2k, less than 2k in gas. Right side mopped up or cleared out. That's going to be a great scan as the Dark Templar have to Shadow Stride away. Some probes do go down as well, but let's focus in on this fight right now. Disruptor takes out... they'll sacrifice their Stalker, but I think that was 2 Widow Mines that were taken out by that Purification Nova. Man. Oh, sorry. About my mouse. Still a really close game right now. Still a really close game. Great fighting. Great macro. Oh, this is a fantastic map number 1 between these two players. Gonna try and warp in a couple Dark Templar. Ah, yeah, that was expected. That was expected. Good attempt, though. Good attempt. Looks like a little Dark Templar army is moving over here, but this will be scouted out, I believe. Yeah, these have vision. Dark Templar blink in. The planetary goes down in like 3 hits. Granted, it's a lot of Dark Templar. A lot. Why do some of them have the scythe and some of them have just the blade in the image? They're not different, are they? No. It's all this. No, they are different. What is the difference? Is it just a model thing? Oh, it's just, okay, thank you. I was like, wait, is there something I didn't know about this game? Is there a second Dark Templar you can get? Darker Templar. Thank you for the follow, whomever that was. I apologize. If you are new to the stream, if you're like, who is this guy? I'm Bahamut. I do a lot of Heroes of Storm casting. I enjoyed all casting, but we've been doing more RTS stuff. Big shout out to Platinum Heroes who invited me to cast this. I hope I'm doing justice for the games. And if not, I hope you're at least having fun. That's the big goal. Fun is number 1 here. Liberator sets up. Gonna get some decent shots here. Will be cleared out. Zealots are gonna charge on in. And they're working through these Marines and Marauders. Yeah, but at the same time, there will be some trades. Also, a buttload of SCVs are gonna go down on the west side of the map in the 10, 11 o'clock position. 24 SCVs. How many SCVs have been lost in this game? 111. 111 SCVs have been lost. But I will say this, 75 probes have also been lost. 186 zealots, 143 marines. As the marine, okay, are we base trading? Are we base racing? Because I think Mag's got a little bit more in the tank. Widowmine. Okay, I didn't get anything right there. Looks like Goblin's gonna reset this base on the west-hand side of the map, but there's a Dark Templar around finding some decent value. The scan will reveal. Meanwhile, the Natural's being cleared out. Back over here at the main base, everything is being shut down. Pylons are being focused first, so that way the warp gates will be shut off and no other units can be brought in. Dark Templar tower is cleared out as well. This might be a Goblin game. Now, I guess it depends. I mean, we look back over here at this main base. Of course, Colossi are slicing through a lot of structures as well with their thermal lance. What's Goblin gonna do here? Neither are building. Neither are. They're just okay. There's the recall. There's the recall back. But where did that recall go? It went to the bottom right of the map. Our 4-ish o'clock position was the recall. A couple zealots and a stalker here working on the main base. We'll have a couple more units brought across the map. That's a great map number 1 between these two players, I gotta say. Okay, so 25 minutes in. Bases are being managed, I guess is the right word to use here. What are we looking at for units? What is alive? Uh-oh, wait, hold on. The fight's gonna break out here in the center, on the east side of the map. As the Terran's gonna try and pull away a few of these units, Ghost is gonna try and snipe back. Good A move coming out from Goblin. Mag is actually building back up over here on the west side of the map. Looks like there's a pylon to get these warp gates going again. Might see another one put up over here or something. Not 100% sure, but we're back. We're back. We're also building another Dark Shrine. We've got a robotics facility just finishing out. That's a tense map number 1. This is a wild game. I agree. This is a wild game number 1, and I'm loving it. I'm also out of tea, and I need to run to the bathroom. So, it's all exciting. It's all exciting. All right, so Dark Templar Shrine is about 50%. More Archons and High Templars on the way. DT is going to sneak in over here. Is there a scan available? There's the scan. Dark Templar is going to get 5, 6, maybe 7 probes before going down. No, going to get way more than that. Not probes, sorry, SCVs. 10 SCVs go down. The scan actually expired. Man, that was a rough. That's really good for Mag. And yes, it is, if we take a look at the upgrades right here, it's going to be Protoss Ground Armor 2, Attack 3. We also will see Shielding 1. Terran is going to be 3-3, as well as have Combat Shield, Concussive Shells, Stim. We'll see Personal Cloaking as well. There was the Inference Matrix and Ship Weapons Level 2. Let's go back to our production. We got some more bio being created. Trying to clear out some of these Widow Mines, using the Oracle to scout that out. Nicely done. Or the Observer, excuse me. Looks like the main base is back up and running. Sonic Storm being researched for the High Templar. Widow Mine gets what? 1 or 2 right there. This Widow Mine should be cleared out. Looks like Mag's going to try and place a base over here on the east side. And Archons will pull back here. Trying to pull back. Concussive Shells are slowing down. There's another Widow Mine that's run over, or at least ran past, but it still is reloading. Zealots are going to charge in. Stalkers blink forward. Good damage coming through. Sonic Storm at 75%. Dark Templar being researched as well. That is going to be some Widowmine getting damage, but no kills. Maybe a Zealot or something. Maybe a couple Zealots here and there. Our Liberators will set up, and that creates a bit of a defensive posture for Goblin right now, or at least a defensive wall. We've lost so much, we're off of the lost bar. 17 Ghosts, 175 Marines, 112 Marauders, 202 Zealots, though, 28 Dark Templar. There's a third Liberator to go down. And more SCVs to be lost over here. Another Dark Templar makes it in. Man, Mag just hates this northwest side base. Anytime he's like, these are where my Dark Templar are going because I hate that positioning. Still have this probe rally here. I think this is more of a defense than anything else. I thought Mag was going to try and place a Nexus further up on the map, but it doesn't look like he wants to defend that far up. Widowmines are going to be leapfrogging each other here. Where's this one going to sneak over to? Looks like we're going to be trying to place this. See if Mag can deal with this or at least scout it out quick enough. Probe is going to be sacrificed for it. Unfortunately, it doesn't see it. There's a Liberator on the way as well. Alright, so they're able to take down that Widowmine. 30 minutes in, chat. 30 minutes. And this map number 1 is still going between these two players. Holding on strong as our Liberator on the right is going to go down. Marines and Marauders move into this east side base. And they'll pull away as the enemy will be looking to rally across the map. Mag is going to be moving some units in to try and defend. Maybe take down a few of these Terran. And we'll be able to take down a Viking right now. Another probe on this west side of the map. Looks like the army's moving in. Oh, don't see this. Or wait. Oh no, there's no observer. Ah, there it is. There's more observers now. Prediction will outlast the game. This aged poorly. Poor Crush. At least his pickled jalapenos turned out good. Marines and Marauders, moving back here. Boosters activated for the Medivacs as well. Trading a bit between both sides. Meanwhile, down on the bottom left, this is going to be a bio line moving in and taking out this base. Nicely done. Of course, an answer will be from Mag as well. 28 to 23 in workers right now. Favoring the probes, of course, but 14 are going to be lost right there. 2 more are going to be lost probably over here, I assume. Oh no, it looks like maybe there was something going on over there. All right, man, what a game 1 of trading. Caster cursed into a great game. No, seriously. Observer has some vision set up. Seems like Mag wants to commit to this attack. Sonic Storms do go down on the ground. A couple Archons are going to be lost here. Vikings are a little bit low. Sonic Storm gets great value. Another Viking to be lost. Marauders and Marines are still chasing in. Archons are being morphed, I think. Yeah, there's an Archon being morphed right there. Trying to probably save the low HP High Templar, but it doesn't really work out. Another one moving in. Is there another available Psy Storm? Absolutely. It looks like Mag might take map number 1 here after this fight. There are 8 Marauders and 6 Marines. Granted, as I say that, there's only 5 Archons, a Dark Templar, and 1 High Templar. When that High Templar... Oh! No High Templar anymore. 7 Zealots have been created. Those will be moved across the map as well. "32-minute single immortal, your favorite timing attack?" Yeah, it's the most popular. Oh. SCVs will have to... Yeah, They can't place that right there. This probe should go down. It was rallied here for a while. It was just to deny for a little bit. Scan on the high ground. As another ghost and a widow mine is being created by Goblin. Look at the resources though. I mean, look, mined out, mined out, mined out, mined out. This mining operation needs to begin. Meanwhile, Mag is pulling a little bit more resources here. Pulling just a little bit more resources. What's up, Big Sid? How you doing? Can we get another dead unit check, please? Sure. There you go. Sure thing, bud. As I said, I'm still green to StarCraft 2 casting, in my opinion. So, any requests or corrections are welcome. Just don't be a dick about it. That's all. Just don't be a dick about it. Okay, nicely done. They get the speed boost. The Widowmine burrows in as well, and that kind of zones or at least forces these Archons back. But the Marauder chases in and takes down an Archon. A Zealot over here on the right side is going to take down a few SCVs. The Marines will clear out that Zealot. It literally was a single Immortal. It's like, maybe this one Immortal. Maybe this one Immortal will turn the tides of the fight. Concussive shells are slowing down this chase. Zealot gets the charge in, but he'll die as well. Oh, wait, hold on one second. Zealots over here are going to start working on more of those SCVs. How many SCVs have been lost this game? 148, 93 probes. Currently, it's 34 to 14 SCVs. There are 14 SCVs. Yeah. What a game number one. This must be the most valuable concussive shells upgrade in history. Yeah. Goblin's microing it really, really good. He's doing great stutter stepping, or excuse me, they're doing great stutter stepping. Uh-oh. That's 3 probes you didn't really want to lose moving them across the map like that, unfortunately, but it's not the end of the world, as I said. Oh, yep, that's going to be a couple more. It honestly feels like Magnath is just bleeding out Goblin. Like, Magnath is still okay. Like, resources are still coming in on this east side and west side base. There's actually, like, a little bit here, but I don't think there's a reason to really, like, set up a whole nexus and everything. Couple more probes are lost as Goblin finally gets another location. Actually gonna give up the ghost on this east location. Move to the west, but no, not like this! Oh, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. That's like all your SCVs, homie. 6 SCVs remain. 3 of them are right. Actually, 5 of them are right here. No! Not like this!
They're attacking your base, you know.
So Goblin goes for a trade. Gonna lose this command center here. Oh, man. The GG is finally called. The GG, after 37 minutes, the GG is called. What a great game. What an absolutely great game. And we're not done. That was only map 1. Small ad. I gotta run an ad. If I'm not mistaken, these are Master Grandmaster players, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks for cat. Oh, hey, it ain't over. We also still have the cooking stream coming up right after this. I need to run to the bathroom super duper bad though. I need to grab something to drink. I'm gonna take up Connoisseur on that beer from earlier, but I want to get in the lobby and then I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Players might be doing the exact same thing, but I don't want them to be waiting on me. You never watched SC2, but your enthusiasm making me interested. Oh, Kikiri, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I do my best to be entertaining. Thank you for the kindness. I appreciate that. Thank you. During that game, Iba SC2, Iba, thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. While we're waiting for the next lobby to get going and all that good stuff, let's also remind you all that we have the raffle tomorrow. Every gifted sub, is a raffle ticket into the Baja Ross giveaway. No, I'm waiting for the lobby. I'm waiting for the lobby, and then I'll go, and then I'll run to the bathroom. Because if they start the game, then I won't miss out on much. Was that T or P? There it is. Okay. This is me being an anxiety-ridden person. I hate when people wait on me. I absolutely cannot stand it when people wait on me. I don't mind showing up early, but I can't stand it when people have to wait on me. All right, BRB, super duper fast. Oh, we got it! Okay. Oh, that's the wrong button. There you go, that's the right button. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into Cryolasus. Cryolasus, or something like that. On this map, we've got Mag, here in the top right, playing your pink Protoss, and look at those little Christmas hats! Look at the little Christmas hats! It's adorable. Down in the bottom left, we are going to be seeing more Christmas hats! This is going to be Goblin playing your Terran. After a 37-minute map, these two players... I would be exhausted. I would have needed a break, but they're just running right into map number 2. This is a best of 3. Did the probes have Santa hats before? No, it's a specific map mod, but I think some of the maps don't have that mod available or something like that. It was Fear Dragon who had like reposted the mod creators like images of it, and then Chess Looter sent it to me. I sent it to the tournament admins, and here we are. So it's not going to be every map, but some maps have the mod available, so I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute! They honestly should just standardize that. Like, in Halloween, they should have, like, little pumpkins on their head. Christmas, obviously, the little hats. 4th of July, they wear American flag underwear and blow their fingers off. Reaper! We gotta get more of these guys. It's gonna be... Is that one probe already lost? 2 workers already lost. But the Adept does come out. The Reaper's gonna jump down, and it looks like that'll be the end of the harassment for the time being. This game seems to have higher graphic quality than Warcraft Reforged, or is that just me? Well, yeah, because Blizzard, the developers of this game actually got to work on this game. Warcraft Reforged wasn't actually worked on. It has everything higher. I mean, the unit animation isn't stuck to 30 frames. Wasn't that like one of the biggest, like, wasn't that one of the biggest things about Warcraft 3 Reforged, is that like the unit animations were stuck on 30 frames or something, so they moved weird? Also, ding dong, the witch is dead. Bobby Kotick is gone. Yeehaw. Drink to that. Let's hope that Blizzard devs actually get to create great games again and don't have to deal with any more harassment. Cheers to Bobby Kotick being gone. I hope he steps on a Lego every day and his toast is never cooked right. Like, it's always, like, either underdone or way too toasted, you know? It's either like a cracker or it's still way too soft. Anyways. The opening of this map has been nothing too crazy. Good Reaper harassment, but that Reaper will finally be taken down by the Stalkers. We'll have Stim and Combat Shield on the way for our Terran player Goblin. Looks like more Marines are being... still Marines and Marauders for the start of this game. We'll see if there's going to be any sort of adjustments into the playstyle or... Let's see, is there a starport on the way? Looks like a lot of bio. We're not seeing any... Ooh, wait, early attack? I'll actually see some Stalkers move over here, or move through the center of the map, but this is Goblin taking a longer rotation here. Looks like you're going to be scouting out. Yeah, so it looks like there's a scout on the far side of all of this, but of course, Mag has had this observer set up. It's an SCV chilling on the high side of this wall. Well, actually, so we know that there's some shenanigans starting up over here. We also know about this. There's the Stalker showing. They'll get the blink up onto the high ground. That SCV will be taken down immediately. Mag comes in with some great damage. SCVs are going to move in immediately to try and just focus onto the Stalkers as well, but so much is being lost. And I think it's actually Mag... it's like a decent trade, but that's so many SCVs lost. No, Mag comes out on top of this. He will recall, though, because he does see this massive Marine Marauder line, and those are going to mop up... Ooh, no. There's nothing to heal up these Marines and Marauders, but the A moving is pretty good so far. 15 SCVs have been lost, 21 probes. Not too shabby from both sides, honestly. Good gains on from both players. Good harassment. It does seem like Goblin came out on top when it comes to the leftover workers. A bunch of probes are going to need to be rebuilt. There's the starport on the way. They're both just punching each other in the face over and over. That sounds like a good time to me. Okay, so... Command center being built up on the high ground. Does Mag see this? Yes. This will be seen from the observer.
Attacking your probes. Watch your mineral line.
Oh, hello, Artursus. Artursus. Marine goes in, gets some scouting here at the natural. The rest of them will be pulled off to the side, maybe for a later attack. We'll also see 2 engineering bays being made, so we'll start getting into some research. Speaking of research, charge is on the way for our Protoss. I assume Warp Gates are already... Oh, no. Yeah, Warp Gates is already done. Blink is already finished out as well. Oh, and we already have concussive shells. I missed that. I know I saw the stim and the combat shield. Combat shield is only for the Marines, right? And it just gives more HP. The Marauders don't get any value from combat shield. Correct. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Plus 10 HP for Marines. Thank you very much. Can't wait until we do this with Stormgate and Zero Space. And, there's a third Immortal Pyre. I keep forgetting there's another RTS. Immortal Gates of Pyre. Thank you, 7th Ace. Oh, it's Immortal Gates of Pyre. Ah, there's a colon. All right, I don't know why. That one I can never remember. Drop into the main base with a bunch of zealots from our phase prism. Phase prism picks up a few more, or warp prism, excuse me. Warp prism picks up a few of these zealots, but the rest will be left behind and dead. 1-1 on the way for the Terran infantry. We've got some Widow Mines as well. Actually, we got a handful of these medevacs. 4 already out and available. Guardian Shield activated as the Zealots rush into the natural base. Goblin's gonna take a bit of damage, loses the bunker. Gonna try and pull back these Marines and Marauders. The Guardian Shield activated. Another Warp Prism warp in of more Zealots. And it seems like Mag is very committed to this, not really focusing on much other production. And the GG is called. Goblin takes map number 2 in 9 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a map number 3. No 2-0 in this one. Army Value tells a good story right here as to why that GG happened. Mag was trying to punch in constantly, and as Ektar put it very well, they're punching each other in the face. Goblin had a stronger punch consistently, and resources better. I feel like Magneth was very committed to that last attack, and it just didn't go his way, so he accepted that it was a loss. Time to go into map 3. Really good play from Goblin. Really good hold. I wouldn't even call it like turtling Terran or anything like that because Goblin did step out as well and went for some attacks and beautifully done. Really, really good series. Really enjoying this series between these two players. We're going to a map 3, which means we're at a best of 1. Winner of this moves on in the brackets. And our next matchup is actually the next matchup is waiting for us, so it's perfect. So we just keep rolling into games, everybody. If you're having a good time, by the way, if you're new to the stream, be sure to drop a follow. I stream 6 days a week. I average around 6 hours. Actually, next year I'm going to try and average 7 hours. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, into Sacred Izzle. Map number 3. I know it's Isle. We have in the top right, in the 1 to 2 o'clock position, our pink Protoss player, Magneth. And down in the bottom left, or in the 7-ish o'clock position, we will be seeing our blue Terran player, Goblin.
Game paused.
Oh, we have a peep-peep. Someone's got a peep-peep. Let's remake the normal version of this map. I can't see my units. Copy. Can I type, or is it like Heroes of Storm? Apparently can't see his units. And Goblin wins! No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, they can't see. Yeah, I assume it works the same way. I assume it works the same way as HOTS. If your recipe, you can type in all chat. If you're yeah, so it's the exact same. It's the exact same as HOTS then. It's almost like HOTS was built off of this StarCraft 2 engine. I wonder. This hand just comes out of nowhere. No way! Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. No, but. All right. The little workers are cute. You couldn't play this game because you don't want them to die. That was actually one of the issues I had when I started playing StarCraft 2. Was like I was so afraid of like giving up units, like sacrificing units for either vision or scouting, or I was like, this is my John McClane, and I'll love him forever. All right, we're back into Sacred Isle. Looks like there was some visual issues, but we fixed that, and we're back into it. Same players, different locations though. I will actually let you all know. The players are on the opposite sides. So Mag is going to be in the bottom left, and we will be seeing Goblin in the top right. My add-on will be nicely tucked in. Sorry, I don't know this map very well, so I'm looking around really quickly just to see how the setup is. Humongous main base. Interesting natural. Like a secluded natural. That's pretty cool. Terrans, yeah, I remember learning that, like, a couple months ago when we were casting, and I was like, why is the Terran doing this on this map? And someone was like, oh, it's because the way that the addition, jumps out, like, they walled off differently than in a previous map. So I was like, oh, I'm learning. Yeah, it's usually players, like, you wouldn't have one player spawn here and you wouldn't have, like, a player spawn down here. It's typically standard locations. Now, the players might not know this map very well, so it might take a minute to kind of figure it out, unless they might have looked at the maps ahead of time. Looks like Mag is going to be taking a natural in... Well, this is the natural, yeah. I guess this isn't a natural location. So Terran's going to take the tucked away spot. Mag is going to be taking the more forward location. But it does look like there are these rich minerals to block off this ramp over here. What does my vision feel? Oh, no, I see why. Never mind. Depends if you want a very easy third base or not. Oh, I'm reading backwards. Oh, they put it... Okay, you're answering Kagiri. Perfect. All right. Mag will start the third. And our command center being upgraded here. All right. We're going to have the factory on the way. As well as we also have the tech lab and the reactor for the barracks. Nothing crazy at the start. We don't have any sort of Reaper harassment. We don't... Oh, wait, speaking of Reapers, we gotta get more of those guys. Reapers are on the way, but there's no early Adept to scout across the map or anything like that. We actually have a Sentry, which I wouldn't be surprised if this uses a hallucination. Actually, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a hallucination is summoned here soon. There it is, and that Oracle will go across the map and get some scouting. A little speed in the center right there. Oh, hell, cowboy. We need more of those. They're seriously bad. All right. Yep. Hallucination gets great scouting across the map. Sees the tucked away command center. Sees the wall off on the ramp. Didn't see anything else. I think did scout out over here. I do believe, yeah. Do the fog of war that's still. So that's that fog of war. Meanwhile, I am crashing. Wait, am I live? Okay. Oh, I just assume it's always my internet. I just assume it's always my internet. Are we live? Can I get a confirmation in chat? Can I get a confirmation? No, okay, good. Phew.
Game paused.
All right, looks like a player had a bit of a connection issue. We'll see what's gonna happen with that. I think we'll treat this like Heroes of the Storm. I'll pull myself out of the game. And we will, okay, looks like we're getting a request for a go-go. Like go-go dancers? Go-go.
Game resumed.
All right, the Reaper was harassing onto the worker line right before we got that pause right there. Reaper still makes it over here to this third base, or this tucked away base as we'll call it for ease. And, does he get the spawning probe? No. What was lost? I think that was like 3 workers in total. I think 3 workers were all that was lost right there. Actor was pointing out the rich geysers. I didn't see those. Where are the rich guys? Oh, I see. The rich, yeah, there it is. Okay. Interesting. All right, this is another hallucination. This is, you can tell because it's a little purpley pinky. So it's got a different color for us. Of course, if we look at the Terran vision, they just see a regular Oracle. Though the weird thing is the Oracle's not attacking, so it's like, all right, it's probably just a hallucination just to check and see what we're doing. No need to worry about that whatsoever. Goblin continues as the third command center will be finished out. We'll have Combat Shield being researched as well for those Marines. Do we have any other upgrades that I missed? Stim was already finished out. Warp Gate's done as well. Blink for Stalkers. Protoss 1-1 on the way. A Liberator being made as well, so we're going to get into some Lib harassment. Looks like these are inhibitor zones, so these are going to slow by 35%. Does Mag see this? Well, he does now. Stalkers will get one little hit onto a medevac. Actually, two little hits right there. Stalkers, can they blink over this? Do they have the vision? They do have the vision to jump over if they want. Oh, they're going for the probe! Oh, that's funny. Alright, well, we're gonna make our way back over. Third base being made by Goblin right now. Liberator moving across the map as well. And 1-1 for Protoss about to finish up. Zealot charge on the way. Another hallucination. Oh, no, no, not like this! Liberator gets 0 value. Well, I guess not 0. It's scouted out that there's a handful of Stalkers. Protoss 2-2 on the way. Terran only have Combat Shield and Stim. Bit of a commitment here from Goblin. Gonna get the pickup on these Marines, the boost away as well, and the medevacs will live. Yeah, the upgrade lead for... I agree, yeah. Blink, 1-1, 2-2's on the way, still has a way to go. Zealot charge about to finish out. 1-1 for Terran infantry about to be... or has just started. We'll also see concussive shells at about 75%. Widowmine's walking in. Do we have an armory? We have a Ghost Academy on the way. Nope, that's units. T for structures. No armory, so no concealment for the Widowmines while they're reloading. Alright. Couple Liberators moving out on the south side of the map, so it looks like we're going to go for a double attack here. Widowmine's moving in. Guardian Shield activated as well. Widowmines start to burrow into the ground, and they don't get a ton of value. I think they trade like a Zealot for a Widowmine each. 1-1 or a 2-for-2 trade right there. Concussive shells get a bit of damage. Marauders gonna try and back away here slowly towards that Widowmine. Force barriers or force fields thrown down by our sentries as well. And 2-2 about to finish up for the Terran. Meanwhile, though, there's a drop into the main base. A pylon goes down immediately. Gonna try and focus on this forge and get rid of the advance. Oh, 2-2! Oh, nicely done! So Protoss attack. Oh, no, they do snipe out one of those medevacs, but the Protoss attack 2 is canceled out completely. Ground armor will be still researched. Meanwhile, those Liberators, they were moved into the south side of the map. Looks like one of them took a hearty amount of damage. But Goblin is doing pretty good here, I do believe. Goblin is going to be able to have another command center on the way, so it'll be a 4th base for them. We also have that armory, as I mentioned, about 50%, so the Widowmines will have concealment. And if you're wondering, here's the concealment. So this unit no longer reveals while reloading. And you just need to build an armory. You don't need to go for any upgrades. Drilling claws are something that can be researched, and it just burrows faster into the ground. Hallucination pokes, but deals no damage. One Liberator goes down. Stalker able to blink away with 13 HP remaining. Second one goes down as well. A scan from Goblin. Some of these Marines locked onto the ramp by that force field, but a couple Zealots will be lost in all this as well. Take a look at the units lost overall between both sides. And it is Magnath who's lost out more. Almost 1,000 more minerals. Now, of course, the Terrans spent 650 in gas, but overall, this does feel like a good Goblin game. Magnath is going to take another base on the northwest side of our mini-map. Marauders get some slows with those concussive shells. Zealots are going to try and step in right now. Marauders are going to try and kite back towards their Widowmines. There's also a... That is a lot of damage to the Colossus that was trying to flank into all of this. The Widowmines are underneath all of these Stalkers, but are they going to get any damage? The Marauders are trying to trade. These Stalkers will blink back, and then a few blink forward. And the vast majority of those Marauders are lost. Still is 4 Marauders, 22 Marines, 3 Ghosts, 67 SCVs. But 80 probes for Magnath, who's, as I mentioned, building this based on the northwest side. And let's take a look at saturation. Cybernetics core. But it doesn't matter, because, I mean, realistically, Cybernetics Core... If it's powered off, you can still build Stalkers, right? Yeah. You can still build Stalkers even if it's powered off. The Cybernetics Core just gives you the Stalkers, and also gives you the the Warp Prism. You just can't research. Okay, yeah. Well, and there's no other research they would want to do from there, right? They've already got the they've already got Warp Gate. I'm blanking on like Protoss stuff. I don't think there's anything else that you could get from Cybernetics Core or want. Oh, ship upgrades as well as at Cybernetics Core? Okay. Okay. Thank you, I appreciate that. Blink forward from the Stalkers. Once again, Goblin tries to pull the enemy towards all these Widow Mines, but it really... I don't think it got as much value as he was hoping for. Blink forward once again from the Stalkers, focusing onto these Marines and Marauders. Let's take a look and see. 2 kills, 1 kill, 3 kills, 2 kills... So is that what? 2, 5, 6, 8? 8 kills between those 4 Widow Mines. 5, if you will. There's actually a handful up here that I didn't even see either. And those are still like 1 or 2 each. They've all reloaded here. Oh, that was not bad. That was not too bad right there. Yo! Nicely done. The Observer will find 3 of the 4, but those Colossus are lost. Uh-oh. This is looking like a really good attack from Goblin. Goblin actually, I think, should be able to take this victory here. There's only 4 Zealots to defend and a Disruptor. That's it. This looks like Goblin should be able to mop up the map. Looks like Mag's going to continue trying to build something back, but I don't know how long Mag can hold out. And yeah, Goblin takes it. Goblin takes it. Nicely done. Patiently played, but also good aggression at times. Thanks for paying out the bet. All right. Let's go ahead and leave party. And we are going to be following Goblin. Do you have a link to the bracket? Exclamation bracket. Crying my eyes out. Mag, that game number 1 was so good, though. Oh, my God. Oh, GG's, bud. GG's. Don't cry. Don't cry. We were loving it. On our end as the viewers, we were loving that game number 1. It was good for you until you walked through the minefield. I was just staring at the minefield, honestly. I was just staring at it. I'm like, is this going to get the value that Goblin's hoping for? And it did. It very much did. We do have to run some ads really quickly in this downtime while we're waiting for players, so we will get that going here. And I'll see you in a couple minutes with hopefully another best of 3. Semis. Time for semis. We're following Goblin into Liquid Art. So I'm assuming it's art. Alright, let's get a whisper to both of those players. That way I can see if they're in a lobby or anything like that. They're probably doing vetoes between the 2 of them. And then we'll get going. Good stuff. As a Zerg player, I loved how you took expansions, 98 probes in game 3. Yeah, that was actually insane. Yeah, like Yeah, Game 3 was going so well, like, macro-wise. Like, the base expansions were fantastic. Unfortunately, yeah, that minefield. That Terran minefield. Alright, so we're waiting for ads to finish out, and then, we'll talk about stream stuff and all that good. Whoops. So it's Art versus Goblin. Are they gonna make a group, or what's the way that we're gonna do this? Oh, I just tried to F5 the video game. So I'm just F5 in the bracket. Does anyone know if the semis are happening at the same time, or are we doing both the semis? There we go. All right, we are. It looks like another Protoss versus Terran, another PvT. Oh, let me see. There was another caster. Did they want to join this as well? Sorry, give me 1 second. There's Goblin. Where's the DM from? Not you. Mousy. Oh! Okay, I think we're... Hopefully... Oh no, Mousy's offline. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Phew! I thought there was another caster that was gonna join as well. I didn't want to, like... I don't want to be rude or anything like that. It's in the others... Oh, it's... Oh, okay, so they are doing... So we're doing... So both semis are happening at the same time. So we're gonna do this into the finals. Got it. Thank you, Tess. Thank you. All right. Let's start up another best of 3. Let's get into it. Give me a hot second. All right, hold on. One second. All right, there we go. 5 minutes. Get your gambles in. Who's gonna win this best of 3? We are here in the semifinals, best of 3, in the top left of Cold Steel. We are going to have our new Protoss player in the blue, Art. And in the southwest side, the lower side of the map, we just saw them versus Mag. It is going to be our red Terran player, Goblin. So I have not seen Cold Steel. I don't know this map at all. Very interesting map. I feel like we don't get many of these. I feel like I have not played on a map like this before. Usually like they're diagonally across or whatever. You got 5 minutes. Get your gambles in, Chad. Get your gambles in. So we'll see. How does Art adjust or differentiate in their play? Art did have the opportunity, I believe, to watch most of the last best of 3, because I think they finished out their best of 3 pretty quickly. So, if that's the case, Art may have saw all of those Widow Mines and might be wise to it all. Natural started out. SCV has made it over here to the north side of the map, and we'll scout out.
Base is under attack.
Goblin just gets poked at here and there. There's already a Marine out and available, I do believe. Yep. 1 Marine out. Natural started for both players. SCV over here. Just gonna scout out. Try and harass a little bit. It seems like we're gonna get saturation onto this main base quite quickly for Art. SCV pulled back after some scouting. 2K to 69. Stark is AFK to all in. He's probably prepping D&D stuff, honestly. All right, the Adept is going to shade out. Checked over here just in case for any sort of shenanigans. No Reapers being made. Bunker goes down as well. Good shout. Ha! You were prepping. No worries. I know you're a busy lad. Oh, Stark is all in, probably. The unbreakable bricks will be broken, or the unbuildable bricks will be broken. Psionic transfer forces the supply depots to be brought up, but it's really no big deal. All right, Stark's all in. Any believers in our blue Protoss player? The current odds are 1 to 14 for Protoss to win. It is a best of 3. And up next is the finals, which would be a best of 5. We'll see how all that goes, but just outside... Is this just outside of vision? No, it's just inside of vision. Shade thrown out. Marines will be pulled back, and it's canceled. All right. No psionic transfer. I mean, if you really think about it, Maiev is just an adept, except that she has a fan of knives and a glaive. It's really just her teleportability that makes her like a... That makes her like a like an adept kinda. Ah, I really wish we could have got more heroes for Heroes of the Storm. I seriously would have wanted Selendis, right? Goblin still playing Terran. Are they not normally a Terran player? Whoa, we got big odds on this game. All right. By the way, if you're not following the stream, if you drop a follow, you get some channel points. You can gamble, have some fun, win some bandit bucks, spend them on the dog. They are 1K higher MMR on Protoss. So a little bit of a challenge for the player here. Interesting. I mean, it is a mostly for fun tournament. There is a small prize pool. $15 to first, $10 to second. That's like half a meal at McDonald's. At least United States with prices. Marauders coming in. The concussive shell's not done yet, but there is a whole heckload of these stalkers being dropped right now. The Marine and Marauders are absolutely decimating. Beautifully microed in this engagement. Stalkers will be going. Stalkers are being taken down left and right. The shield battery will help out, but man, a nice attack from Goblin right there. Let's take a look at it and see what was lost overall. You couldn't match, but you put 69,000. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Still a better trade for Goblin. Got some decent damage. Whittled down the enemy army. Goblin is a little bit low on workers, but don't believe that's going to be a hindrance or lasting too long, as we also do have another command center on the way. Third base is being saturated by art right now. Probe is just chilling over here on just around the inhibitor zone, just to scout. Meanwhile, there's going to be a counterattack coming out from Art with the 4 stalkers here. Unfortunately, the bunker is going to be... Nice blink back. Didn't realize they already had blink finished out. Concussive shells, combat shield, and stim have already been researched by our Terran player. Warp gate and blink, of course, by the Protoss. Zealot charge on the way for the Protoss player. We'll also see Terran ground 1 for attack, but no shielding. So is this an all-gas game from Goblin? We do have this observer, which is going to set up here. If we bounce the camera a little bit, we can see the old Here's the Storm shimmer. Scans, nicely done. Goblin saw that right there, took it out immediately. Stalkers, were they seen? They're like just on the edge of that scan vision. I don't think so, but now they will be by the Marines. Concussive shell gets the slow, blink away from the stalkers, and that's a disengage by Art. Take a look back at Art's base, see what's going on over here. There is the acceleration zone generator, but there's also some rich mineral fields to block all that. Oh, hold on. Bit of an army movement over here on the west side of the map, or southwest side. The staging for that will be scouted out. One SCV, I think, is lost overall. Concussive shells being thrown up by our Marauders as our command center's pulled away. But Art has got into the main base and is starting to work on a bit of the structures, actually, not really focusing on too many of the SCVs. I think the SCVs, yeah, they all got pulled down to the naturals. You see 44 out of 16. Actually, I think all SCVs have been pulled to the natural. Is Art collapsing into Goblin? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Goblin holds out. Won't lose out much. Brings back these SCVs to the main base. Has got some Marines on the defensive drop area, if you will, from like a warp prism or something like that. Got a pylon set up on this low side. Speaking of warp prisms, there's that one over here, chilling. Marine is going to be seen on the edge of this. It looks like Art will expand to a fourth base. Stream die, your Twitch ping went up to 1K. Oh, is Twitch having issues? Hopefully nothing. Hopefully it's all like leveled out now. There's been some issues here and there, so. All right, so Goblin will break back out. Might see, yeah, I think he does see this. Yeah, he sees the Oracle or the Observer, excuse me. Is there a scan available? Okay, not going to use it just yet. A little bit of staging over here on the northeast side. That fourth base is about to finish out as well. Okay, Observer will be scouted and taken down right there. Liberator doesn't see this warp prism chilling. I don't think it does. Sees the pylon right there. Is Art gonna see this Liberator on the way? So we know the Liberator's like here-ish. Okay, so yeah, Liberator is gonna be seen. It's gonna disappear after being shown for just a second, but now the fight actually is breaking out in the center-ish of the map. Colossus is coming through. No, it does have extended thermal lance. That's a beautiful force field from the sentries, locking a whole heckload of these Marauders out, and they should be lost. We'll see Terran 2-2 on the way. Attack level 2 is already being finished out. Shields are a little bit behind. Still, the Protoss advance further. This third base is being sliced up by our lances of the Colossus, and it's just looking so good for Art in map number 1. Goblins bringing in all these SCVs, and Goblins just losing out. This should be GG. Art takes map 1. Me good? You are good. You are very good. Right around here is where I thought Goblin had a nice advantage. And then it all slipped away. Nicely done by Art. Like, it was kind of like the 6-minute mark is when that was when the difference started. Yeah, Art really took off at like the 6-minute mark in the game. Oh, sorry, we're in the casting screen. Let me resend that. Kala, thank you.
Because he paid me a freaking fortune, you moron.
Hey, Kala.
You got paid?
At Stark TV High.
Just start. Oh, why did it go twice? Whatever. You get 2. You get 2, bud.
I will follow
Art
you.
1? Yeah, the Protoss 1, map number 1.
Subscribed.
At Stark TV High.
Sorry, I pushed the button twice. Kala, thank you for the Prime Gaming for 4 months. I appreciate the continued support of the stream. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to Atlantis. Atlantis Winter. Let's go ahead and we'll get into this. Could be the last map in the semifinals. We could be going to the grand finals in just a moment here. We'll see. Let's get into Atlantis. All right, over in the top left of the map, northwest side, our Blue Protoss player in the lead in this best of 3 series. It's going to be Art. And down in the bottom right, our southeast corner of the map, looking to put one up on the board, take us to map number 3. We're going to see our red Terran player, Goblin. So, the question is now, is there going to be a difference in build from Goblin? Is there a new type of attack they will be looking for? What will Art be doing in this game? Similar to the first? We're going to find out. My production button didn't go. What is the best race in StarCraft 2? I like Zerg personally. I like Zerg. I like the playstyle. I like the motif. I think they're cool. I personally like, it's either Protoss or Zerg. I got nothing against Terran. It's just, this is just me in like video games and other stuff. Like, why would I be a human? I am a human, I think. Like, it's like D&D. If you want to play a human fighter, go for it. But that's like, I would rather be like something unique, something weird, like a goblin paladin or something. I don't know, or a orc bard that is a philosopher. So, but it's all personal. I mean, if Terran's your jam, then enjoy Terran. Nothing wrong with that. And consent to a wrist injury. Oh, that's funny. All right, so ramp is going to be walled off here by Goblin. We have a Zealot already on the way. Looks like our Probe and SCV are going to bonk their way back towards their bases as naturals are started out by both players. Ooh, who's my favorite player? Ooh, that's hard. You know, I really enjoy watching Pig. I know he's not like a pro player, but I really enjoy watching Pig. Pig and Nero Zerg, I very much enjoy them. But I guess if it's like a pro player that's active, I'm blanking on his name. He won like the IEM Katowice like a year or so ago, maybe 6 months. He was like super humble about it too. I can't remember, but I absolutely, like, he won me over with that. Not Cyril, no. It was someone who hasn't won in like a while. I might be also misremembering the tournament. I can look it up after this game. I'm blanking on pro players right now. Marauders clear up one of the Zealots. Oliveira. Oliveira won me over at that tournament that he won. I'm blanking on it a little bit here. Am I casting the finals? Yes, I will be. I will indeed. Adepts are going to take down a few SCVs here. Looks like 3 are going to go down, I do believe. Marauders will poke at one Adept. That one will be lost. But, like, I like watching Dark. Like, I like watching a lot. I enjoy watching high-tier StarCraft 2. I don't know if I would say I have a favorite player. I mean, my favorite players are players on the Platinum Heroes clan. Smilers. Those are my favorite players. By the way, if you want to check out Platinum Heroes, which is the tournament organizer for this, you can use !Platinum in chat. So, Stim is on the way, Blink being researched as well. Concussive shells are already done for our Terran player. We'll also be seeing the robotics facility for the Protoss. Curious if they're going to be building up some Immortals or if it's just for the Observers. A couple Marauders being moved across the map right now. We'll see Art taking a 3rd base currently. These 3 Marauders. What are they going to do? Are these the Expendables? Mousy, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. We'll resend your alert when we get out of game. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Bahamut. We are casting this tournament today. I am typically a Heroes of Storm caster, but we branch out into other stuff. Do a lot of Heroes content, but StarCraft 2 is fun, and also there's a lot of RTS stuff on the horizon, so we're also kind of getting our mindset and skills for these games. I'll never be Grandmaster, but I'll be okay. Did you see those stalkers? All right, so we have, yeah, here's the observer to see the high ground. Blink up onto the wall. I do believe Blink is already researched. Indeed it is. Oh, this is, oh my god, this is ridiculous, really? Okay, so they will blink up. Gonna focus onto this reactor really quickly. Take that down before it's completed. Marauders are being pulled back. These are 3 barracks being focused on. Looks like 1 stalker does go down. Gonna play to the far side of the wall. I think 2 stalkers were lost overall in that. There's a Banshee that goes down to 10% HP. Let's take a look and see what's been lost overall between both these players. GM in StarCraft 2 is one of the most impressive achievements in gaming. I would agree. It's all you. Like you can't start flaming your teammate for picking Lili last when they were hovering in Anduin. And they don't even go into like a healing build. They're just like, I'm gonna take Water Dragon at 10 because it's what we need, right? You can't blame them. The only person you can blame is your hands. I guess not person. Alrighty, either way. Looks like Art will pull back here. Bring back those stalkers. 4th base will be created as well. Do we have another command center being built? No, it's more bracks. More racks, more and more barracks to be created. Yeah, we only have the 2 command centers. So right now, Goblin's a little turtled up. We'll have our observer moved over here, get some good vision. Sees the 2 siege tanks. Sees another one being made. 4th one on the high ground of the main base. I blame my opponent for not letting you win. Oh, that's what it was. Scan will reveal the observer, and that will be taken down. Pylon set up over here at this 5th base location. It seems like we have probes. No, they're being rallied to the 4th. Okay. Maybe creating a little bit of a wall off here. I, for some reason, thought my game sped up all of a sudden because of the Zealot charge, but this will be an ice wall broken down. Well, let's take a look really quickly and see what we have unit-wise. 15 Marines, 9 Marauders, 5 tanks, a Banshee, and a couple Medivacs. We'll also see on the opposing side for Art, 3 Sentries, 10 Stalkers, and 17 Zealots. Upgrades, we got Blink, Charge, and Warp Gate. Combat Shield. We'll also see Cloaking Field, that's for the Banshee if I'm not mistaken, as well as the Stim. Protoss Ground 1 is being researched. It's actually almost completed. 50% on the Extended Thermal Lance on our Colossus, as one is about to be spawned. Actually, there's already one in the battle. Guardian Shield activated by the Sentry. A couple of the Zealots are lost. The scan reveals the complete disengage. Probe is going to be found over here on the right-hand side. Something is being made by an SCV. That's going to be killed out immediately. No cancel on that from Goblin. Colossus gets some decent damage into the bio line. Unfortunately, not able to take down many Marines or Marauders, but that extended thermal lance should help out. Who is better than Sharks to handle the necessary breadth of heroes to play Meta Madness? Forward bunkers will be taken down. Guardian Shield activated as well. Extended Thermal Lance is completed. Protoss Ground 1 is already done. Ground 2 is 50%. More Zealots on the way. Another Colossus just walks down the side of the hill right there. Are these engineering bays? This is an engineering bay built forward here. Colossus Extended Thermal Lance is getting great range value. Oh, man. But it seems like it's not enough. It seems like it's not enough, and Art will take map number 2. We're going to the grand finals. Art has punched their ticket, and we'll see how things look. All right, so let me pay out the bet. Let's pay out the bet. Which team? Who wins the best of 3? Art did win it. Art won it. Let's see, is the grand finals already set? Yes. So it'll be Art versus Baby Marine. All here for the cast. All right, good typing, Chris. Good job. You know what? I actually did know that, Stark. I actually did know that. Hello? Oh, right. Alerts don't go off in the screen still. So it's the second best Terran player in his family. Oof. Oof. All right, let's, there you go. There's the raid alert.
Welcome.
All right, so Art versus Baby Marine. And, we are just, we just need a lobby. They have to do vetoes and stuff and a lobby, and then we'll get going. Before all that happens, I am gonna run a block of ads. That way you don't get ads during the next game and all that good stuff. Rainer did beat Baby Marine with his, toss, or his Protoss, yeah. Rainer's Terran isn't in a whole other tier from Baby Marine's Terran, from what I can see. In a tournament. Yeah, wasn't that, what's the name of it? Wasn't that in the last Home Story Cup? That Rainer beat someone with Protoss? Oh, I gotta run the ads. Players literally already made the lobby. All right. Cheers, chat. Yeah, I think it was the last Home Story Cup. I'm pretty sure it was the last Home Story Cup. Or did I say something else? I sometimes misspeak. All right. Game's gonna get going. Best of 5. Grand finals. I'll update our stream title to reflect that. Oh, I did. Okay. No, I have this thing. I have this capability of saying something and completely thinking another thing and thinking I said the thing I thought. You know? Welcome into the grand finals here in the Platinum Heroes holiday event. In the top right of Cryolysis, there we go, perfectly said it. We have got our red Terran player, Baby Marine. And down on the southwest side of the map, we just saw them in the previous best of. This is going to be your blue Protoss player, Art. All right, give me 2 seconds really quickly. I'm going to start us up a prediction. Who wins this best of 5? Baby Marine or Art? 5 minutes, get your gambles in. 5 minutes for the best of 5. Thank you, Ashmantle, for the reminder. I appreciate that greatly. Wall-off started at the main base for Baby Marine. We'll see everything set up here at the main base as well for Art. No wall off at the natural, as it looks like an engineering bay is going to be blocking the natural. Baby Marine has a probe to deal with that actually almost takes down an SCV. Engineering bay. Is this going to be left at like 99%? Yeah, it's going to be left at like 99-ish%. Stark is all in with the 180 points. As a reminder, if you would like to gamble, if you would like to predict or put some channel points on a player you believe in, if you're not following the channel, you can follow, get yourself a handful of channel points. It's like 100 or 200 or something like that, so if you'd like to follow. I also stream 6 days a week. I do a lot of fun content. So if you're having fun here, be sure to drop a follow. It costs you $0, and it helps us grow the channel. All right, Ninja's in with 69,420. Nicely done, bud. Nice, nice, nice. Also, as a reminder, after this grand finals, we have the cooking stream, so we're not done streaming today. We still have more content for you all. I also like what Art did here. He was just like, you know what? Or they were just like, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with this. I'm just going to go ahead and put my natural over here. So, I made the grave error of, like, replacing my Nexus or whatever and just moving it over, and Stark was like, I hope that's the only and first time you ever do that in your career. And it was. Never again. I actually had harassment like this one time, and I did this exactly. Because there was Stark's voice in the back of my head being like, don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that. We learned that day. Sometimes you need an example of how stupid something is. This is perfect learning. You're not good a teacher. I think you're a decent teacher. I think you're a pretty decent teacher. Teaching is all about how you present the information and also adjusting how you present the information to specific people. Now that's where you get into the weeds with the difficulty in teaching. Blink is being researched currently. We've got a couple Cyclones, different driving vehicle. Cyclones will lock on to these Adepts and one of them will go down. Second one should be picked off as well. Nope. Shield battery will deny that. Cyclones. Nope, these are Hellions, actually. Hellions moved on the west-hand side of the map, so it looks like we are going into mech with our Terran player. Cyclones are still harassing over here, by the way. Have they found any major value? They've gotten a probe and one Adept. Okay. One Cyclone's getting low here. Blink is not available. Oop, wrong button. Blink is not available, but there was enough range, or at least distance closed on the Cyclone that allows one to be picked off. Second one is just doing its best to roll away, but it seems like that'll be just left to die. Back over here, this is where the main micro's coming in. The Hellions have made their way into the main base. Art is just losing probe after probe! Oh, man. Yeah, I was about to say, I wonder if Art's gonna tap out right there, because I feel like that was just absolutely destructive. Terran is researching stim, so it's not 90, so that's 98% surely biofocus gameplay. Oh, I didn't even see the stim. Good call. I probably mentioned it, but I just out of my brain. I saw so many mech units, I was like, oh, it's obviously mech. Just that hard crash right there. Oh man. Oh wow. What a game number one. What a dominant game number one as well. That's a big thing to say. Very dominant game number one from Baby Marine. So we'll see what map they want to go to. Hellions can be a pretty non-committal opener. Oh, okay. I'm learning. It's partly why I was excited to do this tournament, is I get to learn. Like, playing the game is one way to learn, but also, like, casting is another, in my opinion. Like, just watching esports in general is always a good way to learn. New Cyclones too. Yeah, new Cyclones too. That was the reason I was thinking it might have been mech, because, like, new Cyclones, aren't they really, really strong? Haven't players been leaning into that? 2 Cyclones, 4 Hellions, maybe a medevac while you research stim and pivot back into... Oh, I see. I see. All right, we're going to Jaganatha. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's the phonetics I'm going to go with. All right. Best of 5 Grand Finals continues here on Jaganatha, Winter Edition. The top right of the map, northeast side, our red Terran player who just took a victory. We have got Baby Marine up in this best of 5. And down in the bottom left, looking to make some adjustments and put one up on the board here in this series, we've got our blue Protoss player, Art. Okay. So, we'll see how things work out. Let's see, what do we have on this map? We've got a few acceleration zones in the center. Quite a few mineral lines or bases to set up. Are there any inhibitor zones? It doesn't look like it on the mini-map. I think these are, I think this is all the map, map mechanics that you can use. Might not be the right word for it. Utility? There's like no Zelnaga vision tower or anything like that. What's the buff, by the way? I know the debuff. Oh, so it's 35 buff or debuff. Okay. Easy to remember. It's like Deckard Cain's baseline slow. Alright, so nothing major to note at the opening here. Cybernetics core, gateway, Art having everything set up in their base. Art will also go ahead and send this probe in, get a little bit of vision, see if there's any sort of weird shenanigans, checking gas as well. Only seeing one gas being taken, and looks like Art will try and deny the natural for a little bit here, taking one of their own. Natural gets delayed out, but not by much here. Reaper is actually about to finish out. Reapers, we gotta get more of those guys. Reaper has literally rallied across the map already, too. It's rallied in its spawn location. Okay, there we go. It's gonna change immediately. Alright, so Reaper's on the way. Is there anything to defend with currently? Not yet, but an Adept is about to pop out of this gateway up here, which is going to be chronoed. That's what that little shimmer around the gateway means. Probe makes its way back. The Reaper's going to get, I don't know, 50% of the shielding. Actually, this Adept is... Okay, there it goes. Shade forward to try and chase. Good KD-8 grenade. And the Reaper will let the combat drugs kick in. And we'll heal up to full outside of combat. Just about. Back over at Baby Rainer's place. Or Baby Rainer. Baby Marine. Baby Marine's base. Natural is finished out. Mule is going to be called down. And it seems like this is... just a nice, easy opening for both sides. Nothing major to note outside of that early Reaper poke. Starport on the way as well. Widow Mines being created. Now, the KD-8 grenade. Or the KD-8 charge, excuse me. Make a Reddit thread. Nice Adept on the high side of that wall will be able to deny the Reaper and does take it down. Hellion will come into the natural. Gonna try and find the angle for some flames on... Oh, no, go into the main base. Will you get any value with this, Baby Marine? I don't think you're gonna get anything here. One probe was taken down, but that might have been from earlier. Either way, Hellion and Reaper have gone down, all for maybe a probe. Well, you do get scouting, so it's not too bad. This is going to be an Adept back over here at the natural of Baby Marine. And actually, is anything gained off of this? No. Wow. Adept is just lost. I think maybe a Mule got taken out. Maybe a Mule got taken out. Widow Mine drop over here. Okay, all right. Let's see how the Widow Mine drop looks for Baby Marine. Let's go ahead and set up vision for Art right now.
Research has concluded.
Congratulations. Third base is being made right now for Art. Oh, in the triangle position. Sorry, just waiting to see what this Widow Mine drop looks like. Stalker's Adept are going to be moving across the map. Art looking for an attack. Trying to keep my eyes down that lower section, looking at that medevac. Has it been scouted out? I don't know. I don't think it's been scouted out, but now we have this fight. There's the Warp Prison bringing in a few Stalkers. Couple Marines as well as a Raven here at the main base. Stalkers blink in onto the right-hand side. There's a Siege Tank being worked on as well. Widow Mines are dropped back over at this base over here, but we're going to focus back on to what can be achieved, and Baby Marine still takes the victory! And Art says, I'm out. Art taps and says, I can't deal with this. Doesn't have enough to trade. Oh, the pop group. I forgot that League of Legends made their own pop group. I forgot about that. And then Overwatch tried to copy. Except with like $20 skins that no one really wants. Well, not no one, but you know what I mean. Well, this could be a very fast grand finals. This could be a very fast grand finals as Baby Marine is one map away from victory in the Platinum Heroes holiday event. And there is our map number 3. All right. I'm going to take this moment to run and grab a beer because I'm going to do that. BRB. Beer RB. See you in a moment. Do we need to run ads? No, we're good. Yes. All right, we're back. Oh, it looks like our Protoss player is offline. Did they think it was a best of 3? That might actually be it. The Protoss player is offline. I don't think it was a... Excuse me, I don't think it was a rage quit. They might have not realized it was a best of 5. Winning a best of 5 in 2 games. This never happened before. I went to go put my mug down into the sink, and I hit the top of my Sarah Anderson comic mug, and I was like, oh shit. Because I heard a chip. I heard something break off. Turns out my Blizzard mug actually got chipped on the bottom, and I'm fingers crossed nothing actually broke on the Sarah Anderson mug. It just shows the frailty of Blizzard. So is that GG? So GG? Do I start my cooking stream? Oh, okay. I didn't see that. GG. Well played.